Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of MemoTalks. I appreciate you tuning in, and as I am ramping up the last few episodes of this weekly video series that I have been doing for the past nearly 3 years, something powerful, if not the most powerful tool out there, especially in social media. It's not the tools, it's not the strategy, it's not the quality of content that you provide, but it's actually the power of storytelling. It's the power that you and I all have within ourselves to not only explain and describe with greater detail about what you are posting and sharing, but at the same time convey a powerful message, and whatever that may be. And I think that for the past 3 years, one of my biggest topics of this video series has been self-development, personal growth, and self-care. Those are the top things. And I've worked my way around lifestyle. I've worked my way around my road trips and travel adventures and experiences. I throughout my social channels, I try to convey a message through every post that I share. But something powerful that we all have within ourselves is the power to tell our own stories, our own journeys, our own experiences in the most authentic and transparent way that we can. And not incentivize and that encourages to be relatable, but it also encourages to provoke a perhaps new thought, a new idea, perhaps something to reflect upon. At the same time, the power of storytelling can perhaps entertain us, make us laugh, make us feel some type of way. But at the same time, it perhaps allows us to really think about a topic or a subject that may be taboo, or something that people don't often talk about, or people that don't often think about. And when you have the power enough to, showcase yourself on these platforms and talk about not what you know and what you think you may know, and the attributes and the talents that you may have, but coming here and just simply talk about yourself, your experiences, your vulnerabilities, your strengths, your weaknesses, to a way that not only conveys that your story, but that it is actually provides value to those that follow you. I think that when I started MemoTalks, it was honestly a live video. It literally was me just ranting about how my day is going, how my day has been, what I ate, just random things about, and people would ask me questions and so forth. If you go all the way back to my first episodes, and then one way or another, we were in the middle of COVID, so I started to talk about topics that really affected me, things that really meant a lot to me. And then the format started changing. And then I started getting feedback. And then I started getting people really resonating with my story. So that motivated me to continue not only telling my story, but convey it in the way that I have been in the past couple of years. To the point where my articulation has gotten better. It really has, because back in the day, I used to really not have an agenda. And then it went from not having an agenda, going to rants, to a script, to now really just having talking points, and really just kind of going off of those talking points and, talking to you all on camera. So going back to perhaps telling your story, whether it is at work, whether it's for a project at school, whether it's to tell your story here on social media, whether it's perhaps to tell your story with your peers, with your friends, with your family members. You want to really advocate for something that you believe in. I just want to really shine a light onto you in this episode that you do have the power to tell your story. There is no story that is too little or too small. It's the way you project it. It's the way you tell it. And it is the way that you can really articulate that to the point that people can actually feel, people can connect, people can, resonate with your story, and not just, and then to continue further into the idea that you are trying to relay to your audience. So with that being said, I hope that throughout these video series, you've connected, you've been able to perhaps resonate with some of my experiences, some of my fears, some of my questions. I have a friend that literally told me, your stories, the things that you talk about are perhaps things that everyone is thinking about, but no one really has the guts to say them. Now, I have a loud mouth, and I will say what I feel, and I will say what I think. But I think along the way, it's about the power of articulating, the power of brainstorming, and really conveying that message so that everyone or people that you want to hear are able to hear it very clearly. So with that being said, have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye-bye.